Good day, good afternoon, o may hapon sa tanan. So this is just another quick update on the grid tie inverter setup, which unfortunately for about a week now that the inverter is turning on and off every time the load is pushed through from the panels. So I don't believe that the inverter is damaged, because this is the new one. It's been already 4 months since we've used this one, and I think I've already found the problem, because when using the multi-tester, testing it out from the breaker, it measures a little bit on about 33 volts DC, but when the load is connected, it would certainly drop off to about 5 to 6 volts, thus turning off the inverter. So I immediately check out the cables on the roof, and I think I've already found the reason why the voltage drops. I think we have a loose connections on the roof panel connecting the solar to these cables on the rooftop. So I think I'll show it to you later once we get up into the roof and see what's the problem with those cables. Okay, so earlier this morning I've already checked the cable connections on the roof way up there. So let me just take you on a closer look. So as you can see here, this is the main cable connection. So I think we've already found the problem. So this connector here is already slightly bent, and I could not retrieve the cable anymore. And also here we've seen a sign of burnt cables in here. So maybe late in the afternoon we'll try to fix this one here. So this is another maintenance check for your grid, your solar setup, especially if it's in the rooftop. Okay, so the MC4 connector here at the farther end connecting this one has a burnt cable, so that is why voltage is dropping when we connect it directly to the load. Okay, so we'll try to cut this one out and connecting it directly. Maybe we can, because I don't have supply enough spares for this one. So we'll try to directly splice this one into the cable connector. Okay, okay, so let's take a closer look at the burnt cable here. So this one is the thing that we need to direct splice. Okay, okay, so we have already prepared the cables. So in order for us to directly connect these cables and avoid losses, so we'll try to do this this way. Okay, so we'll try to connect this one using this method and wind this cable here with a 2.4 gauge copper cable for more strength. and wrap it again with bunch of electrical tape, and of course a shrinkable tube. Okay, so this is now the direct splicing of the cable. So we'll wrap this one with electrical tape, and of course the shrinkable tube, which is already inserted here. Okay, so after direct splicing and merging the cables in here, and as well as putting in the shrinkable tube, hopefully this will fix the problem. Okay, so let's reinstall the cable of the rooftop up there and check the voltage later downstairs. Okay, so we have securely arranged the cables again here on the rooftop and tying it up here, so to make sure that it won't move even with the wind blowing on it. Okay, so time to test the voltage to the panels at the bottom or downstairs. Okay, so it's now time to check the voltage. Okay, so voltage is around 33.6, 33.7 volts. So I think this is fine, and we need to reconnect this one on the inverter side. Okay, so let's turn on the DC breaker. The DC breaker is on. We already have AC, and let's turn on the inverter. Okay, so it's now turning in green, which is good. Okay, it's turning in green, so let's check on the voltmeter. Okay, as you can see here, it's drawing at 550 watts of power at 2.5 amperes. Okay, so I temporarily disconnected the air cooler to avoid further noise, and we'll just try to connect this one later. So it is now 552 watts at 226 volts at 2.5 amperes. Okay, it's on again. And it's already at steady green, so meaning it's already tracking for MPPT. Okay, so time check, it's now 1:30 to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Still a good one. Thankfully, the inverter is good. Nice. So that's it for the quick update. So lesson for that is to always check your cables from time to time, especially if it's dealing with DC power. Okay. So if this video is helpful for you, then just give it a like and share it with your friends. See you on the next one. Bye bye.